When did it feel like New England was going to be a real possibility for you?
Well, I mean, just going through the process of interviewing and having
He's doing
teams reach out.
He's doing the thing right now.
The coach talk.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think after the season, like that's when it heats up. You know what I mean? That's when people call.
How about this? So we get because the interview process, everything else.
Yeah,
are you leaving Are you leaving like after you have a good interview and you're just thinking, man, what if I become the head coach of the Patriots? Like, hey, 3 banners up there. You reminded us all the time to where.
No, I didn't.
14 years in the league, 3 Pro Bowls. What do I know?
I've sat in every single chair in this meeting room.
You guys.
We juice it a little bit.
Taylor, listen, just stay in front of your guy.
Yeah.
Listen, what do I know? I've done it for 14 years.
No, that is not true.
Thinking to myself, you never blocked a damn person.
Exaggerate that.
But
what are you talking about?
Hang on.
Let's not argue with him.
He's getting me. He's getting me right now.
That's not my stick.
But legit, like whether you're flying back or you're driving and you're just thinking, what if I'm the head coach of the New England Patriots?
Yeah, I mean, I think that goes through. And I think that the timing was right and had opportunity to come back here probably prior as an assistant. Didn't feel like that was something that I wanted to do or that was what was best for me at that particular time. And then I think the timing was right.
Was the interview process a little bit different with the Patriots because you have the relationship with Kraft? Called them up, said, hey, what are you thinking?
No, I mean, they were all about the same.
9.5 a year. It's like, I think I can do that.
They were all about the same.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as actually, I met with Chicago, met with the Jets, and then met with the Patriots and had talked to other teams, but didn't end up taking those interviews.
Did any other teams offer you? Say, hey, we'd like to have
offer
you?
without an interview?
No, like you ended up talking to those couple other teams.
Oh, no. I mean, I think that after meeting here, I think that it happened pretty quick over the next couple of days. When
you go out to practice and it's like, fans can come in, the Gen Pop's watching, they're excited. Do you ever hear anything about the 2019 season when you Bill Belichick?
No, I mean, I don't hear anything about that specifically from the fans.
Yeah.
People are excited. I'm glad that they're excited and they come out and it's a good environment. Mm-hmm. We had a bunch of fans in the stadium on Friday. There'll be a bunch up there today. They heard you guys were coming.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
I sent out the tweet. I put out a tweet.
I hooked up with your boy Frank. You ever interview Frank the Tank?
Yeah.
How smart is that guy?
Frank's awesome.
He's an encyclopedia.
I mean, it was like just
a couple times you're walking, you're like, where might this go?
We just talk sports.
Yeah. He is an encyclopedia.
Knew everything about about the age that I grew up. Browns back then.
Knows every Heisman Trophy winner.
It's crazy.
Knows everything.
That was fun.
Dude, I'm so fired up.
What else? Kids, everybody good?
Everybody's great, man. Everybody's great.
You done it too, or how many more are we having?
We're up in the air right now, but we're open to a third one. How's
the Lewan crew? Did you guys go to Canada?
Went to Canada, just got back on the 21st. Willow turned 8 and 5. So Win just watched Harry Potter for the first time yesterday before we got on the plane to come here. Big
What's
day.
that make her? Third grade?
Yeah, third. Well, second grade.
Second grade.
Did the whole back.
Held her back. She got the Lewan brains.
She starts reading a little bit. I think to myself, you know what? We're going to do you the favor. That never happened for me. We're going to hold you back a little bit.
Good.
Get you dialed in.
Yeah, it's tough because you risk. You go again. You get 3 girls. It's
Tony Dews.
It's over.
4.
Yeah. And he's the guy that chased. He was obviously chasing the boy. Got the 2. He's like, all right, we'll do one more.
He's like, we'll have a little football player. Okay, or not. And then again.
Yeah. Can't just get it right like you did the first time and second time.
And the second time.
How the boys doing? How's Tyler Carter?
Yeah. Tyler's actually at BC helping out, O-line intern.
Yeah?
Yeah, he helped out in the spring, and then they asked him to come back, help for the season.
Nice.
So he's grinding, figuring out the old... the
coaching grind?
Yeah, like just the whole, like, when you play, you don't worry about... You see the diagrams, right? You don't realize where those run diagrams came from or where the defensive call, right? And so it's on Vizio, and he's like... The first time I said, hey, can
all
I
the
help? And the guy's
formations
like,
getting
draw these cards on Vizio. He goes, I was there for 4 hours. I think I got 3 cards done. He's like, there's got to be a better way for this. And then he figured it out. And, and then Carter's back in Nashville.
How often does Tyler
looking for a job?
What is he doing?
He's looking for a job. He graduated from Tennessee Tech, played baseball, and is looking for a job.
Is he called the Pats?
No, he's not coming. He's not leaving Nashville.
He's not leaving. He's staying.
You know he ain't trying to get his dad.
No, he loves Nashville. He'll be up here for the games, but he just loves it.
Room, like he went for a summer and was like hanging out in the equipment
He
room.
would, yeah, but
it was awesome.
He's past chasing jocks around, everything else.
It's over.
Laundry.
Yeah.
Is Tyler? Does he pick your brain a lot for all the
we
coaching
talk,
stuff?
You know, he was asking about coverages as an offensive lineman. I think as a young one, you don't really worry too much about coverage. And now that he's drawing cards, he just wants to know, you know, coverages and rotation and whether the weak safety's down or the weak safety's pressuring. Is he outside the end? You know, all the things that we would talk about. You know, I think he's just understanding the game. I think he's excited about helping the young players. He was a developmental player. And so he's like, I get to work with the threes. There's some young guys that I think have potential. So I think that there's some excitement there from helping those guys.
Does he want to coach with you one day?
I don't know about that. You know, I mean, I think he wants to see if he wants to coach and if he's willing to go on this journey.
What was the conversation like with him? Because before we were going, I was trying to catch up on what he was up to, and I just saw that July 30th he was on injury reserve in 2024, and assumed like, okay, he's out.
So Tyler just decided that he didn't want to do the practice squad again. That had been his, his decision. And again, that was his path, and I think he realized that he, missed football, loved football, wanted to be around it, and finished his degree, and in the process of doing that, helped out in the spring, and then, they asked him to come back for the season.
Was there any type of conversation between you and him where you're like, yeah, I know you don't want to do the practice squad again?
There was. There was like a coach and a dad conversation.
Got to wear different hats. I'm sure that was a tough for you to go back and forth in that.
Well, it wasn't. I think a while ago it had. I mean, I told you there were some things that I regretted, growing up when they were growing up. There was things that I regretted the way that I handled it and was, borderline embarrassed with things that, just not being able to differentiate the coach and the being demanding and then dad. And so by the grace of God, got past that and had another opportunity. And so it was a good conversation. It was, hey, here's what I would say to you from a coaching perspective. Here's what I would say to you as a dad. And so he made his decision, and I think he's really happy about it. And, see where this goes, this coaching thing goes for him.
Yeah, I like Tyler, dude.
He's good.
Oh, he's harmless.
Yeah.
The other one is out of his mind.
He's out of his mind.
He's gonna catch fire here soon.
Plenty of ink, and they're, they love the ink guy. I mean, they could thank Taylor for hooking him up.
Yeah,
Joey, right?
Joe, he was in town this past week.
That is right. Anytime Joey's in town, I feel like Carter's over at the house.
So at first it was, I think you were like, hey, Carter wants to get some ink. You got a guy, he comes in, right? So we kind of got them hooked up. And then eventually it became, Joey texted me and be like, hey, I'm coming into Nashville for a weekend. I'm like, what are you doing here? He was like,
I think Tyler had him come to Atlanta too for a couple guys or something like that.
Yeah. Joey's just out there doing mercenary work for other guys, ripping it up.
I got a question for you.
Come on.
You're big on culture and painting a clear vision, whether it's a weekly game plan or whether you're coming in for the first time as a head coach and kind of painting how the organization is going to be. What is the best advice you've received on building culture, whether you've been a fly on the wall witnessing something or you've kind of learned in conversation with a former coach?
Here's what I've learned. I've learned that we can have different personalities. We can't have different mentalities. And sometimes what's that, buddy?
That's a bar.
I just sometimes get caught up that we don't, that people may be different than me. I think I struggled with that early on. And now I've realized that if the mentality is the same, how they maybe act off the field or what their personality is, or they may not be, I would say that we all kind of have this similar personality, right? Pretty close. But there's a lot of people and players that are successful that don't, and I have to be okay with that if ultimately their mentality is about the culture that we want to have here. And I think that's what I've learned.
When you say that's what you've learned, is that growing pains as a head coach, or is that more earlier in your assistant coaching?
No, I mean, I think as a head coach, right? Whether it's, just players that have different personalities, but still got their job done and did it the way that we asked them to do it. You have to be okay with, that kind of what their vibe is, just walking around. Let them, they got to be them.